Good evening, everybody. This is Sally Blue coming to you from the great state of Alabama. I want all of us to think about the victims when we think about what's going on with these Epstein files, because it's heartbreaking. It's extremely heartbreaking what is going on. But most of all, it's heartbreaking. We have a segment of women who are signing onto this BS and this crap about these victims. We have a woman named Meghan Kelly. We call her now the RKelly of media because she seems to think that there's a difference between molesting an 8-year-old and molesting a 15-year-old, and I don't. Maybe because I've had an 8-year-old child and a 15-year-old child. If anybody touched either of them, it would not matter. Miss Kelly seems to think that it's a little less harmful or criminal. Whatever the words that she was speaking, I have no idea. But I will tell you this. This crap coming from a woman who sued Fox News and won $1 million in lawsuits, and she can't even find a little bit of empathy or sympathy for the victims. Yeah, she up there saying, it's disgusting, it's nasty. They need to take her off the air. They need to take her off the air. She's a horrible, disgusting woman. She's a profiteer. She's a grifter and a con. With women like her for friends, we don't need any enemies. We already got enough problems going on in this world. When you can't even say it's wrong to sex traffic people without going, but I know they were sex trafficked, but they weren't 8. They were 15. They were 13. This stuff about, well, someone that I talked to told me that they don't think that Donald Trump, who cares who you talk to? Nobody cares. The fact of the matter is that these young girls were trafficked. They were sex trafficked. They were. It is not right. It is not right for people to think that these victims should not have any empathy or sympathy, or at least get some justice for the things that were done to them. I don't care who you investigate, Mr. Trump. I don't care. You can investigate Bill Clinton. You can investigate Bill Cosby. You can investigate whomever you want. Because any parent would not give a rat's tootie. Whether it was Bill Clinton, whether it was Mohammed, whether it was Gandhi. They would want to know the facts. They would want to get these children justice. This is no different than if a priest sexually molested on a child, or if the Boy Scouts sexually molested on a child, or if some teacher sexually molested on a child. This is about power. This is about trafficking. This is about using children up and then throwing them away. And anybody who signs this mess should not serve a dog a bone. And all you people need to think about your children. What you would do if this happened to your child. You want to talk about the church? You want to talk about the Boy Scouts? You want to talk about teachers sleeping with children? But for some reason, you're awfully mum when these rich, fat, disgusting men harm these young girls. And there could have been boys there too. We don't know because we don't have all the files. But one thing I do know, playing this left or right, up or down, so no bull crap is not going to work when it comes to these children, these victims, their families who have to deal with the long-term ramifications. What has happened to these people? We got a man who's supposed to be so holier than thou, keeping the house out, just just so he doesn't have to sign that order. This didn't have nothing to do with no shutdown. This had to do with Mr. Johnson signing a pedophile keeper, scheming and conning and bringing people into the situation room. You never had to push a child out your womb, so you really don't care. Trump didn't raise his children, so he doesn't give a damn if his daughter had been sexually molested by some pervert, if it didn't benefit him. So let's be real about this. The victims need justice. America needs to know what happened at that filthy island, and that gross, disgusting woman who prepped those girls, perped on them, did every little thing she could to get them ready for them fat, disgusting men, is now living comfortably like she at a spa. And we got people in jail here in Alabama for smoking a joint. And she over in Texas eating filet mignon while she rubbing on a service dog. This is America. And this is what y'all choose. It is horrific. It is horrible. She shouldn't be in jail. She should be under the jail. She should be in solitary confinement every day. She needs to be made to write letters of forgiveness every day. She needs to be reminded every day. And then Mike Johnson has the nerve to come and say that he doesn't want to release the file because there are thousands of victims who never had any justice. Mr. Johnson, release the files. Give the victims some justice. Because say what you want, no justice, no peace. No justice for the victims, no peace. Think about the victims. Think about what happened to them. Think about what you would do if that was your daughter or your son or your granddaughter. Just think about it. This is